It's so mean. I don't like that. I thought we fixed this shit. So why only sometimes? I mean, I've got the upload for it, so I don't get why it only wants to do that sometimes, but that's very annoying. Dang, that's no fun. I thought I had OBS fixed, and I actually did apparently for a little bit, but alas, it seems to have just shit its pants again. So that's cool. We seem to be... No, I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. We'll just be 8 blocks off and call it a day there. There we go. Fucked up another portal time. Oh yeah, no, I can't make it that fucked up. Whoops. Get close to it, but I love when OBS crashes for just no reason. You know, I finally thought we started getting this shit figured out, but apparently not, unfortunately. As a shame as it is. With another rack. There we go. That gets us our funny little portal. And we're just gonna mine out the floor here a little bit. And then it'll be a little bit better. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about OBS. It wants to crash and it loves doing that. And it makes me very happy when it does that all the time. And I don't know why. I'll have to see if I can open up a crash log for it or something. So I've literally got no idea why it wants to do it, but it just does. I even downgraded back to like 28.1. And it was working for a good bit too. But I don't know if my bitrate is somehow too high or something, which it literally can't be because it's already at like 2000, so that's already pretty low. And it's holding it very steady, so I get what the issue is. But either way, we'll just go ahead and start laying on the floor. Nice and easy. I keep forgetting to make an ender chest, so we're probably going to do that today too. I need to bring in some slabs and stuff too. We'll do a couple more and then... There we go, yeah, because then that should give me enough space for like my stairs and stuff, so... Let's go ahead and switch around some of this. There we go. And this is probably gonna be okay. Let's find out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Uh-oh. Oh. This is in fact in someone's house. Good for him. Yeah, this is... Oh, shit. That's actually really fucking good. Okay. That's a nice spawn. Up off the ground. I mean, fuck it. Why not at that point? This is the Savannah village that I saw that I was like, I'm gonna live near here because it's just that good. And it was that good. And that we're living near here. Or at least close enough to it to have access to like the rest of the world here. I've already got slabs or cobblestone. Duh, I don't know what I'm doing. Whoops. Really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, funny little Savannah village that, you know, would never set on fire or destroy in any way, shape, or form down the line. No, never. Well, hopefully the gas didn't, because, you know, I'm going to have to do a little bit of trolling to the gas, but either way, I gotta get something for OBS at some point, because this shit's just getting ridiculous, man. It's no fun. Let's see here. I'll do a little something like this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, stairs. Wow, no way. That's suspicious. That fit really well. I like that. And then we'll just move the bell here or something, just so it's out of the way. And then I don't know what I would ever do with this, but it's here, so that's cool. And yeah, we should pretty much be good here. So I've locked up a couple of villagers throughout the village here into their houses, so that way we have them when it's time to do villager trading. But even if I set this entire dry brushland on fire, I'm sure it would never actually get set on fire, right? I mean, totally. Fire doesn't spread, clearly. And fire is just a myth. Let's see here. We got some acacia wood and hopefully some acacia saplings, so that's really what we're here for. I'll mine another one for good measure, too. Hey, it's the iron golem that no one likes. Look at him go. I'll leave him alive for now. Yeah, it's actually out over that mountain is where the, well, my base is, so it's pretty cool. If we take a little peek, not down here, I'm getting distracted. Okay, that's not fake gravel, good. That one is, though. The glow lichen, no way. Oh, yeah, if we take a little peek down here, this is the savanna that I was talking about that looked really cool. It had this cool-ass mountain range near it. And that one too, but the main thing was actually the cave, because we have a whole second cave to explore. And fire is just a myth. You're telling me you can make this red stuff out of thin air? No, I don't believe that. No. That's what the government wants you to think. But yeah, we got a small extra cave to explore with a big ass aquifer, so, you know, kind of a cool thing to mark. And it doesn't look like much now, but this river goes out to the ocean where my base is because it's near that continent. But what's inconvenient is this. And guess where conveniently this valley seems to, like, feed into. And I think you're starting to see where I'm going with that at some point. But, you know, on paper, you could just have a big fucking canal that connects them. Would it ever be useful or used? Probably not. To an extent. Because if I want to import villagers back to my base or import them out from here, like, I could have this as, like, a central breeding hub and then move them wherever. But for the most part, I think I'd rather leave them separate. I've lived close to villagers in other worlds before, and it's not. It just doesn't. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. The noise. You want to shoot them all, but you can't, because if you do, then you lose every... He didn't try and escape, did he? That's what I thought. But, yeah, no, you can't shoot them, because if you do, then, you know, you lose all your good trades and all that kind of stuff. But you don't shoot them, they're loud as hell all the time. So it's better to just have them fairly close by where you can't hear them, but otherwise they're there. They're somewhere out there in the rest of the world, but they're not near you, and that's the main thing, is that they're not near you. Let's go ahead and put that down and get rid of that. And we'll make some stairs here. Apparently a little bit more stairs. There we go. We'll do a little something like that. This will catch our boat nice and easy. So eventually when we come flying into this thing, we can just pop the boat and then we're good. And yeah, that's it. So that gets us straight to our villager breeder and back. We also got some saplings out of it, and I am going the right way. Good. Really ought to label that intersection too, but we'll worry about that another time. I guess the other time is today, so maybe we will worry about that in a little bit. But why don't we go ahead and get this put away. Now, you see, villagers are the natives that I, the American, have colonized because I want their stuff. I have no regard for whatever else they do. I just want their stuff. That's it. I just want their stuff. But, you know, they won't hand it over, so we have to encourage them slightly to hand it over. Only slightly. We'll go ahead and put that away. Whoops, that's not supposed to go in there. should have nether blocks somewhere. There they are. Oh, right, I have a whole separate one for netherrack. Wood box that I forget where it is every time. There we go. Obsidian can go in there. And our flint and steel can go to hell because it literally is about to go to hell. That puts us at 4 saplings, so we're missing dark oak, spruce. Spruce is the big one. I want fucking spruce. Or encourage them by killing their friends and watching them get reincarnated, but that's not important. But we need dark oak, spruce, cherry, and mangrove, technically. We've also got bamboo here for what that's worth. And I guess technically azalea, but that's not really a tree, that's just a thing with oak and like different leaves, so you know, doesn't count. But the whole point we made that tunnel was so that way I had this advantage, but we were going through the nether to get back to the iceberg biome. So yet again, I seem to have forgotten what I was doing, so whoops. That's an easy enough fix. And it's good to get the inventory cleared out. Also, hey, Ro, how you doing? How you doing, Ro? I'm doing a little bit of crime, but only a little, as a treat. Oh my god, OBS hasn't crashed yet? Again? I don't know why it did the first time, but it definitely was not cool when it did. And I think I'll layer this with torches just so I can see this coming a little bit easier. And then, let's see here. We'll do a little something like this, where we'll do that. There we go. And then we'll go out that same number of blocks. And then we'll do a little something like this. Whoops. Wow, that's so easy, right? No way. And now if I get confused, it's just my fault at that point, so. Ah, Totemless hardcore as well, that's fair. Me personally, big fan of it, because, totems make it instant, like, as soon as you build a raid farm, the game's over. You know, at that point, you just kind of run out of things to do, and the challenge is gone, but, you know, especially, believe it or not, shields, too. Like, once you get a shield, the game's so much easier. Forget how hard it is to fight a skeleton without a shield until you start fighting without shields, with no armor, and you're like, oh shit, that actually does suck. Say, hey, how you doing again, Phlegma? Oh, I don't like that. Hey, you could, like, not do that. That would be cool. Oh, I guess I got a little buddy who's keeping me in hell, so we'll just go kill this guy, and then we'll kill the others, but... Yeah, you thought. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're not supposed to spawn here. What the fuck is that? How the fuck did that one happen? They can't have just wandered in somewhere and they don't spawn in the nether. What the actual fuck was that? Okay. Alright, whoever invented OBS dies at this point. This is just not cool, man. I've got it at 1900 bits a second, or kilobits, and, like, that's all I need at this point. This is just getting insane. Thanks again for joining Phlegma from last stream, I appreciate it, but, man, I gotta get OBS to not be a pain in the ass, because it's getting kind of annoying right now. I'll work one day, but apparently not today. We're just taking a quick little tour through the iceberg biome to see if we can't find some spruce nearby. Because, you know, cold stuff is near other cold stuff, so that usually helps out a bunch. But yeah, random zombie in the nether was definitely very cursed. I did not like that. I don't even know how the fuck that got there. And I don't think it spawned either, that's the weird part, because... No, it had to have, because there's no other way it could have gotten there, because we would have seen it on the way up through the tunnel. Right? So, and it can't have just wandered in and then gotten all that way in there. Like, it was just there. So, I don't even fucking know. I don't know if there's a bug or something that lets that happen, but they've never spawned in the nether before from what I remember. I don't think that like a weird like chance of like a pack spawn or nothing here. That was just fucked up and weird. I don't like that. What I do hopefully like is finding stuff, as in I want spruce wood. I really want some spruce wood. Oh, and also the other tree types, but mainly spruce, damn it. Come on, everyone loves a good bit of spruce. I mean, yeah, since we're here, we might as well, you know. Ah, it would be fucked up if I die to a polar bear, right? Not likely I won't, because I don't really care. That's good. But yeah, OBS keeps crashing. I don't like it. I don't know why it does, and they will never say why it does, and it's very annoying. I don't think upgrading to a newer version will help me out a bunch either, because I'm on like the last like version 28 version that there is. And then before version 28, you got version 27, which just looks a whole lot different. It doesn't have like application capture. We're gonna see what's down here, because I mean it's a shining light, so of course I'm gonna want to go down here. Do I don't have any doors on me. That never stopped me before. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. It might stop me this time, though, because apparently I don't know how to fucking pay attention. And I'm gonna drown anyways. Whoops. Lapis, I want that. Yoink. Go ahead and grab the old fortune pick. Speedrun. I don't know where that chest is, but it's definitely starting to tick me off. There is none, is there? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I've got protection, so this doesn't actually hurt anymore. Or not that bad. Forgot about that. Yay, protection. Protects against literally everything. God, I'm willing to accept that at that point. I mean, seriously, it came out of just nowhere, so. I really want to say it, like, wandered in from something. But I genuinely can't fucking say for sure that it did. I don't know. I don't like that I don't know. I feel like I would have seen it beforehand, and if it for it to wander in, and it would either have to spawn from my home base portal down there, climb up ladders, and then go through that tunnel a ways while I'm in the nether doing other stuff, or would have to like go through another portal that I just set up, so like the Savannah Village one. But then again, I would have seen it anyways because it was already daytime, so it couldn't have gone there. Wow, they did a really bad job at parking that one. What the fuck? How do you miss that one out? Trees! Spruce! Called it. What'd I say? When you're good, you're good. We love spruce in this household because it's a different wood type that's not from around here. If we're really lucky, we'll see some dark oak, but hopefully, but you know. Yeah, it would have had to be pretty fucking fast to get away from me like that, but yeah, this whatever the fuck this guy was cooking, he was onto something. Not for very long, but your honor, let him cook. He was onto something for a little bit. Ah, this one's extra annoying, huh? It is literally just ice. I mean, yeah, that is fair. What do we got? I will take the wheat and the coal. Anything good? Nope, not good. Hey, buried treasure, and it's fairly far away from my base. So this might be worth exploring for once. Oh shit, it actually is. I was just shitting. Damn, okay, I was just shitposting. Alright, well. Northeast. Let's see what we got. We are looking west. We are looking north. We're looking east. And that's the way I gotta go anyway, so cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump this back. And we'll do a little bit of speeding. Don't forget the real treasure. Nature or something. Yeah, he definitely put it in nice alright, so he did a little bit too good job with that, but that's alright. We're taking the berries too, because I don't have any of these yet. Just trying to collect a bunch of shit at this point, and sand deal with the brown mushrooms, because I could always use more. Especially when I start making weakness potions way later for villager stuff. I want the fermented spider eyes. That's another thing about that cave spider spawning that's real good too, is like just having easy access to spider eyes. You never know how much you miss it until you actually need it. Then all of a sudden it's like I have to go out and kill fucking spiders. Oh no, and then it, you know, then it's over from there. But well, he did a pretty good job considering he well, he's up there. I mean, there's not even ocean near him for like a good couple of blocks, so he Kind of missed a little bit. That's alright. Had a waterbender go up his ass and just freeze him there at that point, because damn, that's no fun. Give me some spruce. Hand it over. Give me some spruce. Of course, the logs are all good, but we're really here for the saplings. It's all about this sustainable growth, baby. Oh, yeah. Because it makes it a lot easier to exploit if you can do it sustainably. Because if it all feedbacks on itself, then, you know, you don't have to worry about losing anything. And you can probably optimize it along the way for more money. Wow, no way. We got enough for a big spruce, so that's always good. I could definitely use fortune, but I might want to. Of course, I don't have it on my hoe yet, but I'm working on that at some point. But honestly, I'll just leave it alone for now. I guess in the meantime, we'll finish mining out this tree, and then we'll pop back over to here to see how the spruce is doing, but 6 is already good, so... Let's see what we got down here. Really just looking for dark oak, too. Hey, more icebergs, cool. Like, I'm going too far east. This should be taking me north. That is actually the wrong direction. Whoops. Would not have gotten any more wrong if I tried. We'll just take the boat back, why not? I regret doing that because now I seem to have forgotten where my trees were. Whoops. I think they were here, dang. Oh. I was gonna mine more trees, but that's alright. Just spruce, and I literally have like a billion of them here to get now, so. Oh, fortune's definitely like top 5 easy. Just for enchants. I mean, especially like early game. If you get fortune early on, the game's, you're good. Like, you're fine. Even after, like, especially after 1.18, you know, when they added like raw iron and all that kind of stuff, then it was just super fucking good. Because the fact that you could multiply iron now, which, you know, big feature request for a very long time, now all of a sudden you could actually do it. You could actually mine for iron. And it actually felt pretty solid to do, and it still does. Like, all my iron that I've gotten from mining, so I haven't even had to build an iron farm yet for more of it. I've just mined it all by hand. And it's been good. And I like that a bunch. Let's see. It's somewhere down in here. Gee, yeah, huh, interesting. That's cool. That's a common trick, but if you go directly where the center of the X is, you probably find the treasure. Wow. Who would have thought, right? X marks the spot? No. Bullshit. I don't believe that. I am out of space, apparently. I'm taking the cold, though. I'll get rid of that, and I'm taking the TNT. I want the water breathing, though. I want to be able to save these for later, so we'll take that. And we'll get rid of those. And there we go. That's totally not busted at all. It would never be broken to get that shirt away. That's a pretty lucky find, though. Oh, I don't want to look for dark oak forever, but I know I'm gonna have to. The way things are going. Yeah, we might be searching for a while for dark oak. I think it's better to just drop this back off at the base, and then we'll go from there. Okay, don't like that. There we go. Dark oak is the worst wood. Okay, maybe for building... No, it's still better than acacia. Let's back up for a second here and let's make one thing clear. It's better than acacia. It's it's not bad per se, but I honestly like it more for just... Well, it's wood. It's wood being wood. And it's like 40 like logs of wood in like a really dense area. So for tree farming, like, dark oak is god tier. for just farming because it's all dense, so you could just use one TNT and you get like 40 logs super duper easy. Love that. Whoops, I hit a button. That's not cool. But I love that about dark oak. You know, you can just blow it up and there you go. It's all of them. Not that ugly. It's a little bit too dark to really be used right, I guess. Not that there's inherently a right way to do things, but you know, definitely does feel wrong to use it sometimes. But again, it's like just a wood. It's god tier, you know, just with how dense it is. Because mining 2x2 spruces is pretty good, but an acacia works if you're trying to build around it. I just don't like it that much because I'm like too stupid to really build around it proper, but you never know. Maybe I'm just not enlightened. These things do happen, but maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I will one day, but for right now, I definitely don't. I totally forgot where my funny little spruce trees were that I had mined. Oh, oh well. We can just use up our hoe and, you know. I think it's like a 1 out of 10, or it's a 1 out of like 20 or something without fortune. Then with fortune 3, it's like a more, but if you mine a bunch of it, then eventually odds don't matter because you're mining so much that, you know, you're pretty much fine. And look at that, we're up to 10, and it's that easy. Literally just shave the trees. And we're at 19, and we're good. Don't need no more saplings for now. All we gotta do is just boat back home. I hope it did not get too crunchy, because it definitely seems like it did. I mean, the fact that it hasn't crashed is a good start, so... Let me see if I can actually, like, turn it up a smidge at all. Without it breaking, but it might break. So, let's find out. Oh, because I have it on, like, preset 2, because I kind of had to. Jesus, man. I hate that I have to do this so low, but... I wanted to grab more computing power, but I'm gonna have to figure out if there's a way for, like, me to allow... Oh, I keep forgetting to run it as administrator. I don't think that's causing it any issues, but I always keep forgetting to do that. I heard that's supposed to help, supposedly, but... Next time it crashes, I'll try that, but... Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I've got a really fucking solid computer, so the fact that OBS just crashes for no reason is complete and utter bullshit hardware-wise. So, you know, I'm really hoping it's just OBS being bad, which it probably is, because there's no way my computer's slacking. It's just not. Oh yeah, when you do something really fast, I'm sure it probably tanks between Twitch and just my bit rate's at like 2,000 or something, so it's actually like pretty low, but... Well, I'm gonna see, fuck it. We're gonna just see what I can actually crank it up to without feeling too bad. Because if it's really not a hardware thing, I do have to keep in mind that my actual internet's gonna limit me after a certain point in terms of what I can stream, in terms of bitrate. But we'll try preset 5 with 2500 kilobits a second. And 2500 is about like a solid standard. And now it's taking up more of my CPU, and by more, I mean I went from 0.9% of my CPU to 1.2, and now it's settled back to 0.5. So, you know, not that bad. Oh yeah, I should probably know where I'm going before I, like, start swimming out everywhere, huh? That would help, wouldn't it? Iceberg, 2897, 9037. Okay. We want to go negative X. Here we go. But we're on the right path again. This feels too far gone. Maybe it's not, but it definitely feels like it. 2897, negative 9037. Yeah, because I'm definitely too far out on the Z. We'll find the portal at some point. It's quicker to like go out of my way to find the portal than it is to just say fucking and swim back and hey, there it is. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Imagine being killed by a dolphin. Can they hit you? I always forget to ask that 'cause I feel like they can, but I genuinely don't remember. I think they're neutral technically, but I guess I could find out. Or if I've got one nearby. I don't see a little dolphin buddy nearby yet, but I'm gonna find one and try that. I think they can hit you. See, what the meta is clearly is to get it to say, like, you know, you were blown up by a dolphin by just blowing up TNT while getting attacked by a dolphin or something like that. They are neutral. That's fucked up. I don't like that. That feels so wrong. They've got the capacity for evil and what? They're neutral? Man, that's some goofy ass. Oh, quick trip back, and then we're already back at the base. Glad I installed this. We can actually get rid of F3 now. Well, no, there we go. Yoink. That was easy. So we are finally getting there. Much like wolves, dolphins do team on you because they are very evil little bastards. They killed that guy. It's like zombie piglins. That's fair too. But I mean, as we all know, fish are inherently evil, so, you know, you're supposed to get rid of them when you can. Let's see, things I can plant. There we go. Farming shit. Yep. Netherrack. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm remembering stuff. Close enough? Yeah, I can go there. And then that can go back in there. General valuables here. Overshot. That away. Go do that. Potion shit. I'm gonna upgrade these at some point because these are hard to make without pufferfish that I don't have access to, so, you know, not easy access to pufferfish. They're out there and they're not that bad to get, but something that to go get them, so. Let's think though, that puts us at quite a good bit of tree types now. We're really just missing dark oak and cherry, and I know mangrove wood exists, but, you know, hush, we have to, you know, to mine mangrove wood is a whole different story than just farming it. It's awful. God, it is. They had to actually care and make it like look like normal mangrove wood, huh? They just had to. They really fucking felt like they needed to do that for what, historical accuracy or whatever. Like, no, that's a lie, and they know it. They just wanted to make us suffer. You make such a pretty redwood, and then what? It's all gone. Chest organization? I actually did it. Someone complimented me on it. Oh my god, that's fucked up. I used to suck at doing that. I just never really cared about organizing chests. I still really don't, but I'm forcing myself to because if I don't, then we run into a problem later. But I don't run into a problem now, so that's fine. Yeah, I wonder if I could see my base from down here. I used to be able to because of the big fucking tower. You can see the torches, that's for sure. But we'll take the dock back. Oh, you can definitely see bits and pieces of it out there. It's not too bad. Oh, I should have grabbed some fucking amethyst. Oh, I might actually have a geode in my cave now that I'm thinking about it. I should have grabbed some amethyst for a spyglass at some point. I have to have like seen one while I was down there at some point. Like a geode. I really could use some of those shards right now. Or if I could at least, I'm gonna go search that cave after I find some dark oak because I think there's a geode down there. And I want to know because if I know where a geode is and I can farm it a little bit, then we can actually make tinted glass, which tinted glass is, you know, god tier. And that is also a good idea. I should do that. I used to put item frames with stuff in it, and then you get too many chests and it becomes an issue, but signs are a lot more reasonable, so definitely put in some signs then. I always forget about that, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny because even in my other hardcore world, I've actually done that, but I just keep forgetting to here for whatever reason. Pufferfish? I thought I saw a tiny little bitch in here. I want those glow squid. I hate fucking finding these guys, and I actually like the glowing sacks. They're good. They're good at what they do, which is they light up signs and junk, so. I want this too. Whoops. How did I miss a guy standing still repeatedly? Whoops. Kind of walked off for a second there. Now, what was it? It was F3B. There we go. Ah, see, I knew I missed something. Pro tip, show the hitboxes, because they kind of do help when you're finding, like, tiny things like that in a place you can't really see. Like, apparently we got a drowned over there just hanging out because he's 2 blocks tall, so he's a little weirdo. But no pufferfish. Oh well. I thought I was close enough to the tropics. 12 glowing sacks, that's pretty good. We'll just stomach that for now. And away we go. We got another shipwreck out to the right. We'll go see what's in here. I guess I live near a mushroom biome. That's fucking wicked, dude. That's just literally an ocean ride through here. Are you kidding? That's great. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm so good at this game. I picked such a great spot to live in. Is that a fucking ocean monument too? It sure is looking like one. Only one way to find out. Let's get closer. Nope, that's just normal ruins. That's alright though. Yeah, those are definitely just normal ruins. We don't need to disturb those yet. We'll rob them of their graves later, but we don't need to do that quite yet. But hey, Mushroom Island, you know, cows and leather and beef because haha, funny little guys. Especially helps if I'm trying to get all the different biomes too, because you know, these are kind of a pain to find if you're not really lucky. Look at them go. Let's see, what do we got? Pop the bed down. Me personally, I'm nether smart. Ruin portals are definitely very cool too, but that means I'd have to go. I guess I could always loot it for the. There's a cave down there. It took it a second to load in the back, but there's definitely a cave down there. The fuck? When does the mycelium do this? I guess it has little particle effects for shits and giggles. That's cool. It's a pretty small mushroom island, which honestly is still pretty good just because, well, it's small. I haven't been able to spawn a bunch of cows here. And it's got a coral reef here. Oh, that's pretty nice. Coral is a very pretty block that I don't get to use a bunch of all the time. That is true. Nothing spawns in there except for mushroom cows and not even hostile mobs. That would have been a pretty cool base, but you'd have to import wood. But like once you do that, you're good. Like you've got like a good ass base right there. And then we've got the funny little coral reef. We got another shipwreck that I'll just go for. I'm really just trying to see if really looking for dark oak, but since we're near this warm of an ocean, we should be able to find, if we're really lucky, a mangrove swamp or another mushroom island. That works too. Except this one's cooler. Look at it go. It's even got a little cove and everything that leads straight out to the water. That one looks much nicer. We got a pretty good base area then. Let's see what we can grab. Gonna be slow, I guess, huh? Oh my god, OBS hasn't crashed yet, even after me do. Okay. Ooh, books. I want those. And we'll take the TNT. More carrots can't hurt. I'll take the pumpkins. I keep forgetting to grab these later, so if I want to farm pumpkins, I can now. Let's swim back up to the surface real quick and then grab the other shit. We got our big boy mushroom island, and then everything else near it. Should have some valuables in here. A little bit of iron, a little bit of emerald, 1 diamond. Not bad. There we go. Luckily, drowning's not that big of an issue anymore, but I should make a map. I'll have to make a cartography table first, but yeah, I definitely should make a map of just, well, everything around here. A lot cheaper if you had the table. You can still do it without the table, but you're gonna want the table. Let's see here, what do we got? Alright, I'm gonna just start breaking shit because I'm apparently very bad at easy parkour. Who would have thought? There we go. Look at all this stuff. All this mycelium that I will never ever use because it is a disease that should stay on this island. But the mushrooms, though, the pretty little mushrooms, they're very cool. Look at them go. This one's fairly big. And by fairly big, what the fuck? That's just massive. Look at them go. This one's a little bigger than oh my god. Dude, it just keeps going. Jesus, man. It's so weird seeing a normal, like old school Minecrafter being like this with everything else that's been added since, you know? It just feels wrong. That shouldn't really be there. Oh, he made it through to the other side of it after a little bit. That's good. Everything else, though, that we still need to find is what's going to be an issue. And like usual, my inventory is already almost full again. Which, you know, it happens. But, no, I want, dark oak. I know I've seen it before out in the world. We got an ocean monument right here, too. That's pretty neat. I mean, I guess I don't have a reason to remove them neither, but they're just, well, rare, you know? I mean, and it's so weird seeing how those used to be like the coolest things just like a couple of years ago, just because they were like big cave, but now you got these massive caves like 24/7, so it's like, you know, why? Why bother at that point? They did such a good job with the cave generation though, straight up, like it fucking rocks, dude. Like even after it still being here for a couple of years, there's still like a new cave to see that you're still just like, damn, this shit's awesome, and you know, that's how you make a good feature. Not that I would know, because I'm not a game developer, but you know, to be able to make something like that that is procedural and is still just fucking cool, like even like years after the fact, like come on, that's just they did it. They struck gold there. We've got a normal oak forest over there. I'm not really quite sure why I'm trekking through the savannah at the moment, to be honest. It's not particularly worth anything. I lied. It looks pretty cool, but it's actually pretty hollow if you think about it. I could jump this. Yeah, this is fine. Look, it's a spider. There we go. Look at how safe that is, yeah. I'm not gonna die to something that stupid yet. Let's see, there's gotta be... Oh, hey, I guess we got a bee nearby. Oh, we got a bee nearby. Hang on a second. Well, we'll wait a little bit till nighttime, because, you know, I'm gonna steal a house or three. Hmm. Oh, another jungle. Great. Yay. Wahoo, just what I was looking for. Another one. And not, like, a different hot biome. Or anything different for that matter. Admittedly, it is pretty cool, but that's still, yeah, it's still not my problem. Maybe not walk off a cliff. Alright, I know that beehive is nearby here, so there it is. I don't think their ass is inside yet. I think they're still out and about just doing whatever bees do. Look at him go. And he's in. Let's see if I can get his little buddy in though. We'll grab a flower and see what I can lay. There he is. So if I get him near the hive again, he should be more inclined to go back into it, right? Because now they're gonna be like, oh, well, I guess I got nothing better to do, so they're gonna want to go back in or something. Right, come on. Back in the hive so I can kidnap you and all your friends. You know you want to. You're thinking about it. Oh, they'll think about it and they'll actually do it one day, but you know. I do have Discord. Or I did. But ever since the accident, things have never been the same. Look at him go. Hey, cows, cool. Sun's getting fairly close to setting here, so we should be able to start getting some of them here soon. Oh, heard one of them go back in. I think I put this at like 2 or something. I don't know where that one up there is, but we're gonna take his house, so, you know, hee hee. Mine. Oh, he's not mad? Oh, how nice of him. Ah, see, but imagine giving out Discord tags. Could never be me. Now, you'll never guess what my Discord name is, though, if you think about it very hard. You'll never guess. It's pretty secretive. I forgot they don't do numbers anymore. They used to, but... And they actually moved away from it, which is good, but... I always forget about it. Alright, dark oak. Give me some motherfucking dark oak. We gotta have something in here at some point. I mean, it could be. Might not be. What the fucking tall bamboo? Damn, sorry. Tall bamboo was a little too tall. I didn't know what that was for a second there. That Strider's so nice. I forgot how much I missed that. That is fucked up and tall. That's like 4 blocks. No way. And that one's like 4 blocks too. Wow, that's cool. We'll leave them alone. We don't need that much sugarcane. At least you were able to keep your name. I know some people couldn't, but you know, you snooze, you lose or something. Let's see here. We're really hoping for dark oak. But it's not looking too hot right now. Hey, we got a ruined portal. I guess I can grab the obsidian out of it. Man, I'm running out of inventory space. If only I had a fucking item that could condense down a bunch of different items into one stack so I could travel longer. Wow, that sure would be nice, right? Oh wait, it used to be a thing, and then they said, no, actually, we can't get it to work on everything. So upset that they did that, though. Come on. Just give us the fucking bundle. It's been 4 years. The thing's done with development. You're just trying to figure out a control scheme for it. Like, come on. It's just, you know, not cool, man. Wow, mending and efficiency 5. Yeah. That's, those are gold axes, alright. Look at them go. That's conveniently 2 iron ingots. Wow, no way. Oh yeah, I forgot my profile picture was still Mario. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's me. Let's see here. We got more stuff to grab. No gold block, unfortunately, but I guess that makes enough sense. And we'll just take this whole portal with me. It's about time I made an Ender Chest or 3 and just could actually have access to it. Me personally, I'm never good at spelling, because that means I have to sit down and spell and or read, which, come on. Get real. The magma. That's fair. Oh, let's see what we got then. Oh wait, what the friend request? Yoink. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm still not seeing any dark oak though, which, come on, man. I've got one inventory space left, and it's pretty much just for dark oak at this point, just for saplings. Man, there's gotta be some shit I can get through. Come on, dude. Cool. Ah, dying by dolphin could never be me. I simply would just tell him no, and he couldn't kill me. It's literally all it takes. Please. No, it's not. It's just normal oak. Come on, man. Oh, that's cool, though. That's even cooler. Literally. Damn, Daniel. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, I'm gonna write this one down because we might have an ancient city under here. They tend to spawn under the new mountain biomes a lot more. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oh shit, a blacksmith. I barely see these anymore. Not since the accident. Two saddle though I will take. That one's actually pretty goated. And we're out of space, and we have to make decisions, and I don't like doing that. Okay. I've already been growing carrots. One emerald, don't care about. I want that, of course. We're gonna write down what we got cooking over here. I'll just center it on like the fucking blacksmith or something. I don't fucking know. We are a little far out apparently. Whoops. Let's see here. We are looking at negative 1335, 91, negative 10601. We are way the hell out there. For context, here's my base, which is about here-ish, so, you know, oops. A little far out, apparently. Oh, I'm gonna have to, oh, well, no, I'm only about 1,000 blocks out. No, never mind. I thought I was farther than that. That's alright. Hello, Scully, how you doing? I'm doing a little bit of searching throughout the world, trying to find Dark Oak. Also, cool-ass mountain. Look at it go. I think we've got another one out in the distance, too, that looks pretty good, but we'll, take some of these with me for now. I don't even need hay bales. I just keep seeing shit that I want to take, and I do, and I don't have enough room for everything. If only there was, like, an item that you could put multiple different things into one thing. Wow, like a bundle? Wow, I wish they had that. Seriously, man, come on. Why can't they give us the damn bundle already? I don't know why, but they, come on. Alright, welcome. But, yeah, you know, we got a little bit of, mountains, apparently. Those are pretty cool. Oh, and snowy slopes. That's nice. We'll ignore them for now. Um, the reason I'm marking this place down is 'cause I'm feeling like there's an ancient city under or near one of these. because they like spawn in under mountains and they try to stay away from oceans, and I think we're like pretty far away from the nearest ocean, so we should have pretty solid odds of finding something under this at some point. Oh shit, since I'm in an actual biome, I wonder if I can find some cherry blossoms. If I'm really lucky, I might be able to grab one, but you have a good day too then, Skull. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of exploring, trying to find some of the different wood types. I'm missing cherry, mangrove, and dark oak. Which dark oak is especially annoying because I know I've seen it before in the world. Like when I was trying to find like where I currently live, basically. I just found it when I was just exploring at one point, and then I never picked up any because it was early game. So I wasn't gonna waste a bunch of inventory space on wood and saplings yet, but now I kind of wish I did because now I can't fucking find any. It's all gone. Wow, that looks cool and fucked up. Let's not go down there yet. That's not what I'm here for, and I'm completely out of space anyways, so doesn't matter if I want to go there. Oh yeah, it'll be a little bit of exploring, a little bit of building, a little bit of really just want wood because you can do a lot more with a lot more wood, but you have to have it first. So I don't, and I know I could get it. Hmm, still nothing, huh? Got a ruined portal down by there. Wonder how different this world would have been had I just chose a different spot to live in. You ever think about something like that, you know? Like, I could have chosen anywhere to live, including here, but oh, it's a good thing I did that. Cool. Dark oak. It actually was a good thing I did that. I'm so smart. No way. So we will take a peek through that at some point, but otherwise, dark oak is what I'm really here for. So if I'm really lucky, we'll find some cherry, but I don't think we will. I might get lucky. Let's go ahead and crank that soldier boy back down. We'll keep it at 16. But we do in fact have dark oak, so that's good. I was like, I'm already up high, so I might as well do it just to be safe, and I'm glad I did. There's a ton of cool shit around here. But one of the best parts of this game is going around and collecting random shit, but it just clutters up your inventory so hard, but it's just a real shame, you know. I wish it didn't. Like I wish we did have a certain bundle to fix that issue, but we don't, and it just again, man, come on, hand it over. I mean, there's no reason not to stream Minecraft. I mean, it's just fun, you know. Exploring's fun. I'll take that. And we've hit the same dilemma for the 18th fucking time. Get rid of the magma block, fine. We'll take more of the obsidian though. I guess if we're gonna be really specific, I don't need the books either. And I am holding on to tools that are basically broken. So I could just get rid of some old diamond shit. I think I might end up doing that. There are always other games to stream too or to play. I just keep forgetting to do that, so. Ah, see, that's your problem. You're actually editing videos and doing something. That's a bit of a shame. I would never edit a video personally because I don't know how. As in, I still gotta learn how to use editing software. I'd love to one day, but it's just getting the motivation to sit down and learn something like that is just rough for me. And, you know, if I can just get a hold of that, I'm a lot better at planning for this kind of stuff and scheduling. It's just doing is the hard part, you know. I gotta, like, just make it as simple as possible to just get up and go. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You want that, and we'll grab that. That thing's on fire. We'll get rid of those because, yeah. Still are here for the dark oak, so we need to go grab that. And we'll pop down the bed. And I guess not, actually. Oh, you're only 14? Dang. Last time I actually did video editing was back in like middle school, like 9 years ago. So, oops. I definitely ought to relearn it, but again, it's just sitting down and doing stuff is the rough part. I have a lot of other stuff I do too, like go to work and pay taxes, unfortunately, and also full-time college on top of like going to work full-time. And then if I want to slip in any other skills, it'll be on top of those two things. So it will just add up, but I think I just gotta get better at just forcing myself to like sit down and just do it. Like if I can just get a routine for it and like it just becomes like second nature, like the less thought you have to put into something like that, the more likely you are to just like build that kind of skill and that kind of habit, because it becomes second nature to just sit there at like 8 p.m. every night to go like study something for 2 hours. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it's something, but as long as it becomes second nature, that's what you're looking for. But we'll take some dark oak while we're here because yeah, I wonder why. The main thing are the saplings, so if I have to get rid of something, it'll be the wood. The woods are just a means to the saplings. Now we do need to make sure to grab 4 different saplings here, but that's not too big of an ask. But see, look how dense this dark oak wood is. So it's not necessarily great for building, but it is good for just dense wood and a lot of it. Like I could plant like a bunch of these next to each other and then like plant TNT inside of like a tree and then just blow it up. And then for like 1 TNT I could get like a stack of wood. Like that would be nice. We don't need a regular apple. The stream quality would never disintegrate at all when I mine a bunch of leaves really, really quickly. It would never do that. But editing is definitely fun. It's just something I don't know how to do yet, which means I have to learn it, which there's nothing wrong with learning stuff. It just is inherently easier to want to just stick with what you know and not learn anything, but I gotta get better at, well, learning. There's always more to learn and do and see, so might as well try and do it all. And no saplings, that's not nice. As I get a sapling. Alright, we'll try and get up to 12 here so I can plant 3 trees. That should give me enough tries in case something goes wrong. So I don't have to come all the way back out here in this world. There we go. That's a good start. And we're down to our last 2 hard biomes, which are cherry and mangrove. But that means I have to get a hold of cherry and mangrove wood, which, not good. I want to find a desert at some point too, but same deal. I have to actually go out and find a desert. It's doable for sure, but we'll go check out the big ass mountain that was over here too, just 'cause it looks cool. So we'll see what we can get. We'll go from there. And then we'll probably start working on heading back to base because I've got a lot of shit I need to put away. And then, you know, base building, something. Maybe base building, probably base building if we're gonna be honest here. I kind of want to go mining instead though, after I do this. I want to go see if I can find like an ancient city under my house or something. I really think I can. I think it's close enough too, we might get really lucky. But big ass mountain, let's see what's up here first. We'll have a water bucket just in case. You know how these things tend to go. Also, if I want to climb up a steep wall, then, you know, water bucket. Seven likes on my stream. That's fucked up. People actually watch these? That feels wrong. I mean, thanks for watching, I guess, but it feels so wrong to hear that ever. That powdered snow? It may or may not be. Especially since we got some rabbits nearby. Let's check. Are we on a snowy slopes? Yes or no? We're in a grove, which is in fact not a snowy slopes, so that's good. Very worried it will turn into one though, so we might want to watch what we're doing here. Yep, there it is. That's what I was afraid of. So we got a clear border of what we can and can't go through. And I don't have my leather boots on me, so I can't go through these right now. I could, but it'll be a pain in the ass. I'd rather not. And it's always a thing to save for another time too, you know. Since I got that nether tunnel system, I can just write down where this is and then just build a tunnel there and then portal and then I'm good. So there's not really a rush to do anything. A pretty gnarly looking mountaintop though. You know why we're up here. Try and get up to the top first and then we'll turn up the FOV. There we go. And let's go to video settings and do that. That's the one we came from. Now, I'm not seeing any pink, unfortunately. Oh, even if I do fall, it probably won't kill me, I think. Like this. Oh. That did half a heart, which is already pretty bad, so let's not test fate. Oh, I guess we gotta go. Let him go. We can probably cross this and see what's on the other peak, then we'll start heading home. Your Honor, he's kind of cracked and go to the sauce. I'm gonna go. I'm not going for the horns though. I wish they didn't drop them by something stupid, because that definitely does suck that they do that the way they do, but, you know. This place is pretty nice for coal though. Not that I need it, because I've already got a lot, but... True. I am better than Dream, because I don't groom children like an idiot, so, you know. What the scallop? That's like a bunch of coal. No way. Oh yeah, we're still at 32 chunks on it. I'm sitting down and thinking about it. Big ass spruce forest way out there. But otherwise, there's pretty much nothing else out here to do. That's alright. We'll go ahead and start heading back to base. Let me go ahead and turn this back down. Techno is still pretty good. I've been watching a lot of his stuff lately, even though, well, you know, kind of can't make any more, unfortunately. That's alright. Dying is a pretty serious illness, so, you know. Let's see here. Book. What do we got? We're heading back to base. Where the fuck it is. It is probably one of these. I want to say it's this one because these two are too close to each other. So 331, negative 8444. Oh boy. This is about 3,000 blocks on foot, maybe 4, so we've got a little bit of a ways to go. I'm sure it'll be fine. Have to get down a mountain, it can't be that hard. Look how easy it is, see? What, the zombie in full leather? Good for him. That means we're near a cave, which means I should be a little more careful about what I'm doing. That cave. There we go. And we're back down the mountain just like that. What can I say? When you're good, you're good. Whoops. I was saving it for when it actually mattered there, clearly, you know. I can be really good at video games, but only about once a week. But once that once a week is gone, then there's nothing left, so, you know. Well, we got 2,000 blocks this way to go, and then another 3,000 that way. Now, luckily, the other 3,000 are through the ocean, more or less, so that's pretty easy to do. It's everything else that's a little bit harder. Not to mention, we still need to find cherry trees at some point. So I am trying to, like, take a little bit of a more roundabout way back to get those, but we'll find them. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm not portaling through the nether, though, to do this, because I feel like that's the wrong move. Because that's probably how I die, or, like, spawn in a bastion, and I get to say, wow, this fucking sucks, because it does. But then I have to dig a long-ass tunnel back home anyway, so, like, why even do the thing in the first place? Let's see here. Bed. Thought I was going insane. I thought I heard something. Imagine streaming could never be me. I had to stream myself eating this massive chocolate cake that I bought because I'm an adult who makes good sound financial decisions with my money. My tax dollars at work versus your tax dollars at work. So, you know. That's the cool thing about being 20. I can just spend my money on whatever I want after all my bills are paid, and it's not a problem. Keyword being after all my bills are paid. Because if you do it before then you're just a loser. But if you do it after, it's fine. You earned it. So, you know, that's the lore. I'm really just stalling for time until January because that's when I'm getting like $2,800 in grant money. I'm getting a loan for $1,000 that's subsidized. I don't have to pay any interest on it. And then, you know, I'm just strapped for cash until that happens pretty much. Like I've got a grocery budget and a gas budget of 100 a week. So 80 for groceries and 20 for gas a week is what I'm looking to spend. If I spend more than that, I put myself in bad danger, so, you know. Show off my ass. No way. I would never. Okay, that one looks pretty epic. Not gonna lie. Holy Christ almighty. You know we're gonna climb that. I mean, you know we're gonna climb that. I don't know. Oh, shit. And it's a frozen peak. Look how cool this thing is. We're gonna go up that one. I'll turn off the F3 for now. I don't really need to know where we are to find that, so. But it's cool knowing where these mountain ranges are again because of, you know, ancient cities. If we do get lucky, we could get them, but... see, that means I have to turn off view bobbing, and I like view bobbing. It feels wrong otherwise to see it just be so stationary, you know? The personal preference, I guess, but, you know. And besides, it's just a slight little sway. It don't really affect anything. Well, let's see what we get in here. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because if I did, I'm pretty sure my screen would have had burn-in by now from, like, me playing my other hardcore world, and there's always a totem in my offhand. So at that point, you know, it just would get kind of ridiculous. But at least with a little bit of motion, it might help, but I don't think I play Minecraft enough for burn-in to be an actual, like, issue, you know? Although I don't know how long I've streamed on the other hardcore world for. It's definitely been a long time, I just don't know how long is a long time for that, you know? Hey, ice. Nah, I mean, here, let me hit F3 again to show off my PC specs. See, I could get more frames, but I purposely have it capped at 60 to make sure OBS doesn't fuck up. And then I've got like a Ryzen 9 5900X. I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a 3060. I'm fine, really. Like I don't, you know, I've got like 10 terabytes of solid state storage. So I'm, you know, I don't necessarily need more frames with like a better client or nothing. And also playing vanilla is just how I like to play, so I'll just do it anyways. But now luckily I don't have to really worry about, you know, using client side stuff for better frameage because I don't need it apparently. Yeah, it's been 3 months since I've last played, but I don't know. I don't even know like the total play time though. Is the other thing. So I think it's like a couple hundred hours by now or something. Because when I was in college, well, I'm still in college, but when I was in college up in Orlando, I used to stream for. I think I had a day where I streamed like 9 hours in one day, and then I guess not too long ago, like 2 days ago, I actually streamed for like 6 hours. But today it's only been an hour actually, an hour and a half because of the crashes, but an hour nonetheless, so pretty solid, but pretty swag. Client side mods, they're pretty fun. I just don't like using them. Same deal with like why I don't use like Fulbright ones or nothing like that. It just, that means I have to put in work and effort into installing something that is fine. I don't mind it. I'm sure I would love Fulbright once I have it, but playing the game without it then would feel so wrong. So, at that point. No cherries, unfortunately. But let's see what we can get. We're pretty much at the peak here, literally. Let's see what we're at coasting, Y level wise. What do we got? We're at 187. That's pretty high up. Technically that's higher, but hush, don't worry about that. And we will slide that one back up. And we have a jungle near a cold mountain. That seems kind of fucked up and wrong. It happens, but that is definitely fucked up and should not happen. And otherwise, it's just terrain. Yeah, that makes sense. Back down it goes. There we go. Let's see here. We are still trying to head positive Z is really what we're after. So we can go through here, pretty much to this valley, and we'll go from there. Or just trying to get back to the ocean is our main thing. But that should be easy enough. Hey 3D, how you doing? Doing a little bit of exploring. Hopefully remembering how to get back home. If I forget, that's going to be really annoying. Also, walking down a massive, that would probably not be good too, so let's maybe not do that. Hmm. I could just go around. Yeah, I'll just go around. That's usually a good idea. There's even a funny little land bridge up here. How nice. It's like they knew. Yoink. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just doing a little bit of exploring and taking it easy for today. It is the weekend after all. And it is Thanksgiving weekend to boot, so pretty much haven't done anything since Wednesday. Except I showed up to work on Friday and I answered 3 phone calls because I was covering for our receptionist. And then that was it for 8 days, so, Ah, you fool. You see, that means I have to die, which good luck capturing that one on camera because it's never happened. Not even once. There's not a YouTube video that was part of a two-part series that was supposed to be longer, but then I fucking died mining down into a cave. You totally can't find it right now on my channel somewhere. Ominously. The one that says, like, something, whatever, and then it says part 2 and part 169, I think it was. Where I mine down into a cave and die, and I say, wow, that was fun, and then I make a new world. Yeah, not that one. Not real. Not real at all. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that's just normal terrain generation if you think about it. The flat fucking stone wall is pretty normal. You know. Accurate to real life. Probably, which is the worst part, so. But the trick to not dying in hardcore is to simply say no and not die. It's usually that easy. Like this. See? I just chose not to die there, so I'm alive. It's that easy. And yeah. We'll see if we can find cherry biomes at some point. This is still a pretty solid find because this is more stuff I haven't been to yet. Which is good because that means we'll find, hopefully, a mangrove swamp and an actual cherry grove at some point. Not sure if it will happen, but it may not. I guess we could turn the render distance up at least a little bit while we're out here, but we've got a hell of a way to go, that's for sure. Still got another 2,000 blocks. I've received 100 messages today. Wow, what an achievement. That's crazy. There's only one other game I play, and I keep talking about it, Splatoon, and I keep talking about wanting to sit down and stream it. But see, the issue with that is that I have to sit down and stream Splatoon, unfortunately, which is something I should do. I just tend to get a little bit loud, and by a little bit loud, this is me normal speaking and being a little bit quieter. And then when I play Splatoon, it's like 4 times this volume all the time. I'm surprised I haven't lost my voice. We're not going to drive over that. That seems like a mistake. But a pretty funny one, so we might do it anyways. But, yeah, no, there are in fact other games other than Minecraft. Will I have to play them one day? No, I don't have to. This game's honestly just that good enough for me where I'm fine with just playing this forever if it really came down to it. But, you know, playing it forever, you gotta mix something in every once in a while, something different. We still got another about 2,000 blocks to go. It's more like 1,600 by now, 1,800, something like that. Technically, if you pull out the Pythagorean theorem, it probably is more like 2,000 blocks. I'm going in a diagonal line. But, triangles and shit. I haven't been in geometry class in like shit. What was that? When was I in 10th grade again? I don't even remember. I think I was 14 when I was in 10th grade, so I don't even remember, dude. It's been like I think it's been 6, 7 years since I started 10th grade, and then the incident in high school happened, and then I got to go to college for free super early because I'm so smart, and did a little bit of trolling to another student because he did something to me and it was not very cool, so I did it back, and mine's all of a sudden not cool, but his is like, yeah, okay, buddy, sure. Hey, can I sleep in the bed? There we go. Now see, it actually refills my air because I'm so smart, so you're good, you're good. There we go. I imagine liking the stream could never be me. But Minecraft, you can do anything, and that's the problem to an extent, is that you can do anything. Because when you have no limitations after a certain point, it becomes build the biggest thing and that's it, especially with hardcore nowadays with totems and shields, like normal hardcore. Or if it's all fair game, you kind of don't have to really worry about dying. You'd have to be so like grossly incompetent after a certain point to die on like a hardcore world because you'd either fall into the void or get too reckless too consistently. I've never almost died. Me personally, it's never almost killed me like 7 or 8 times before doing something stupid. Nope. Never has happened. But nah, having some kind of limit in place can definitely help make the game a little bit more challenging in its own way. I was thinking about doing a Elytraless on top of this at some point, but then I realized that's kind of just dumb. The whole point of an Elytra is that once you beat the game like that, you've got the rest of the world to actually explore, and it feels nice. So by limiting that, you're forcing yourself to stick to an area or go on a bajillion mile fucking trek, and like, on foot the whole time, which is just kind of dumb at that point. Because I feel like once you get the Elytra, it's a good reward for like beating the Ender Dragon and actually going out and exploring, because then the rest of the world opens up. But they should do something more with that. Like once you get an Elytra, I want to be able to fly up into the sky and like go to a new dimension, like the Aether or something. That would be cool. But no, they would never do something fun like that. But hey, we're actually almost back home. This is one of the first little like islands out here. So we should be reaching the main continent here pretty soon along with my base. But you're gonna be watching for a long time and trying to record something that will never happen. Hey, you could record that, and if I end up being wrong, that's funny, but me, wrong, that just doesn't make sense. How could I ever be wrong about something? Look at me go. I'm gonna want that gold block. But here we go. That's our stony beach, or rather, it's the buffer between our actual islands. That's just a fake ass island. There's the actual island in the back that I live on. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't ask for you to be here, kelp. Stupid ass kelp. Get out of here. I want this, and at some point we will come back for this, but probably not, to be honest. I guess I've already been here before. Good for me, I guess. I know that don't spawn in there for sure, so... I mean, it's pretty close to my base, so it makes enough sense. But yeah, there's the mountain. Look at it go. Wait a second, when has my mountain ever looked cool? This is bullshit, hang on. Oh, right, that's the other side of it that actually does look cool. I live on the lamer side. That's a little bit safer. I have this cool side I really ought to do something with at some point. Or if I dig my tunnels up enough, I should be able to, like, have an outpost there. But, you know. Now, here's the real question. If you activate a totem by, like, taking a bunch of damage and losing all your hearts, does that count as dying? Because for you to die, you'd have to be able to, like, delete your world or spectate it, no other option. So, does that truly count as dying if you basically have, like, an extra life there? Is that truly a death, you know? If that's the case, if that is a death, then, like, damn, you've got, like, 7 of them, you could probably go fine. But, like, you know, look at this shit. But we're back home. We finally found the way back home. With Dark Oak. And it only took an hour. But it was worth it, though, Your Honor. So, I'm okay with that. I still need to finish building up the rest of the fences here, but... Well, doing everything, too, but... This is a pretty solid little base. It's pretty secure. It's in fact pretty well lit. I need to, fence off a little bit more. But we've got a lot of space to do stuff. It's all secured. I like how tiered it is. That way when you do shit like this, it actually looks pretty cool. And it makes sense. And then, yeah, totem deaths aren't as cool because you could just die like a billion times from just like jumping off the same cliff just to farm it. And that would be dumb. Yeah, like once you build like a raid farm, the game, like depending on how you want to play the game's over once you build a raid farm, unfortunately. Which is why I like really don't like building them that often. Or like, if I did decide to build one, I'm not using any of the totems out of it because it's too fucked up otherwise. There's just such an imbalance with it that it just, I don't know, it feels wrong. Go and put that away. Oh, I guess I got more of those. That's cool. I'll put that away. And that. And that. Obsidian, we can put that away. Nice, that's pretty good. We got some glow ink sacks that we can put away in there. And some more iron. I'm gonna put the beehive in here. I'm gonna do something with that at some point. I just don't have a reason to right now. We'll turn those into seeds. And we will go ahead and plant these away in here. And we should have a couple of different woods that we can tuck away. Yeah, here we go, something like that. And now we're finally starting to get somewhere, so that's cool. We got quite a good bit of wood and quite a lot of stuff to plant, so that's real nice. Exploring is definitely pretty fun. How to do it more often. Did I seal this way off? Oh, I didn't. Good. I thought I sealed one of these, but I guess not. I only just took this out. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, we'll grab some cobblestone and some of the deep slate brick stairs. I kind of need to do a little bit of infrastructure work too while I'm sitting here and thinking about it, so let's see what we can grab cobblestone wise. We'll grab like 5 stacks. That should be a good to start. And then deep slate brick stairs. I should have a little bit more than 9, but apparently not. So we're gonna make a couple more and just go on through. There we go. The main staircase I'm trying to make right now is from here to, well, up there. Because that's where I farm all my trees, so having an easy way up there is pretty important. Yeah, fuck it, whatever, we'll just do this for now. There we go. There we go. That's what we're really after. Do a little something like that. And it's that easy. Wow, no way. We have stairs up here. That's good. And the grass is starting to spread. It's taken a while, but it is starting to spread, so that's all nice. And, yeah, cool. We got this all the way up here now. And as I've talked about before, I really do want to carve out that river that goes all the way through. So I think we'll actually start a little bit of work on that today, because why not? Because if I can make a river like that, then we ought to be able to do some really cool shit. Mainly being able to make sure that my base is like 100% safe is just good for peace of mind. And also that's how you don't die in hardcore, spoiler alert, is you choose to do like somewhat boring shit like this. Because if you do, then what's gonna come up and kill you? I'll give you a hint, by the way. The answer is nothing. Nothing's gonna get you at that point. Because you already have your whole world lit up, or pretty much your whole world for what you're using it for. And then you still have easy access to the outside, and it's all walled off, whether it's by a river or by actual fences like this, whatever. It's all walled off, so it's very safe. And much more fun. And again, too, you can build some cooler shit when you get a little bit more peace of mind, so... There we go. Do a little something like that. Well, the big one, too, should probably be somebody like Luke the Notable, to an extent, but... It's mainly just... If you think an idiot would do that, probably don't do that, and that's it. It's not that hard. If you think it's gonna kill you, it depends how safe you want to play. If you want to, like, be safe, then do that. But if you want to actually, like, do something a little bit more fun and fucked up, then you can play like stupid, but it really just depends. Because surviving at the start is super easy, especially with what you're going for. So by limiting myself to not doing villager trades, I've actually made this, like, significantly harder. If you look back on my channel at some point, I only started saving the VODs, unfortunately, for my old stream starting at part 6. I just didn't know if I wanted to save them or not. And then at some point I decided to start saving them, and I'm glad I did. But part 6 was about the time when I still had, like, iron and diamond armor. I was at mostly diamond at that point. And I just decided I was going to do villager trading to get some better armor. 3 episodes later, I'm shredding and slutting with full prot 4 perfect diamond armor. And I haven't even, like, I've barely touched the nether yet at that point. So, I think I walked into the dragon fight with full netherite armor. Like, that's how much work you can put in before you go to the dragon. Safe work, too. You know, villager trading is super safe, and it gives you everything. And there's no, like, real danger to it. And there's an art to moving around villagers, so once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad. It's a lot of just using their own beds against them, like waiting for nighttime, or if you don't want to wait for nighttime, you use a bell and you constantly move their beds into the right spots. But, you know, there's tried and true, like, villager breeders that have been working for, like, eons, so you might as well keep using them. But it's only as hard as you make it at the start, because once you hit full diamond, and, like, diamond with, like, enchants, that's it, that's the game. So, depending on what route you take to get there, the game will be a lot easier or a lot harder. And that one really falls on you, how fucked up you want to make it. So, like, again, in this one, I could have just went straight for villager trades, or after I built my blaze spawner, I could have just sat there and grinded, even right now, to, like, full prot 4, and then went out and grinded netherite and all this other shit, but I've chosen not to on purpose because that's kind of lame. There's so many other things to do with my time. I'll have to grind at some point, but at some point isn't right now. So, you know. Game's only as hard as you make it. And you can make it a lot harder if you want to, even in just vanilla, just by putting stupid little limitations like that. Don't put on those boots, that's mean. But, you know, wall off a bunch of stuff. You can light up a bunch of stuff around the walls, so that way nothing can even spawn, because it's so far away where, like, spawning spots are that you're fine. But, living on, like, a landmass around the ocean like this in, like, a peninsula is pretty good, because once I dig this canal, it'll be a full island at that point. But I'll have so much space to work with, and if this thing gets fully lit up, I'll have a fuck ton of safe space to just build and, like, do whatever in. That looks cool. I don't want anything to drop kick me from behind. And another thing, too, is just awareness. Like, just, you know, if, like, with it being nighttime like this, I'm expecting to just, like, disintegrate right now, so I'm a little bit more on edge. Because I don't have everything lit up around me, and there's still stuff that's pretty close, but hey, welcome, War, how you doing? All we need is famine and plague, and maybe we'll have something going, but... Whoops, don't want to look at that guy. He's only a funny little man there. But by lighting up your base and everything around it, you just don't die. Oh, that sucks for him. I was gonna save him too. By save him, I mean I was gonna kill him quicker, but he'll just die slower, more painful death, so I'm sure that's alright. But see, I've barely seen any hostile mobs out here at all, just because of this kind of stuff, you know? That's kind of the goal. Oh, except for that. And she dead. But living up on mountains is fairly dangerous to an extent. It depends on how you do things. Mine's a little bit fucked up right now because I'm not lighting up as much as I should. Especially when I do all this like terracing like this. Especially in the back where it's all flat. So like, you know, the flatter your land is, the easier it is for shit to spawn. Because it's not gonna like fuck something up. Or it feels like it's easier at least. But also harder to light up hilly stuff like this too, so it just depends really what you're trying to do. You can live anywhere in it, you can make it safe. You just have to put up a wall and light shit up, and that's about it usually. So now with all this, we're set. I mean, I've got more up in the mountain I need to light up, but now all of a sudden we've got this massive chunk of my base that's lit up, pretty much down to here. And even from here, I can start lighting it up a little bit better. I only got a couple of torches left, though, but that's alright. That's Silk Touch. We'll go ahead and grab Fortune. I don't want to go back to my base to grab coal right now, so we'll just mine it out of the ground here. But in all seriousness though, hardcore really, no matter what you do in it, it's just not that hard. Once you get Prot 4 diamond armor, the only thing that can just straight up one-shot you from full health with that kind of armor is a charged creeper. And I've done that, I've tested it myself too. I've like had like a whole creeper go up to me and point blank like blow up on me. And you take a lot of damage, but you don't die. So it's not that bad. And then for charge creepers, believe it or not, you can actually survive those too if you have full blast protection 4 armor on. So that's why in like my other world I have like a full set of netherite armor for each different type of like, not a full set of netherite armor, but I have a full perfect netherite helmet of each like protection type. Because you just need for like blast protection 4 and the protection 4, and that's the same as having full blast protection. But if you know you're about to work with something super dangerous, then like you put on the matching helmet and then all of a sudden it's not a problem. Like even if I fucked up and like mishandled a charged creeper and it blew up point blank at me and almost killed me, that's the thing. It would almost kill me. It wouldn't, you know. So you can definitely plan for some stuff pretty well. And depending on how much time you sink into infrastructure too, again, makes the rest of the world that much easier, that much harder. Like, if you don't put the time and effort into a good villager trading hall, then you get what you put in, which isn't a lot. It's enough to get you by at the start, and then eventually you can upgrade the whole trading hall later. But at the start, you know, it's a lot slower. But once it starts picking up speed, then the game gets a whole lot different, because then you're just playing fucking resource management and just trying to get more shit with villagers at that point. That's fun. Except for the part where it isn't, but you know. Let's see, look how much shit is lit up down here. It starts getting dark over there. You can see some skeletons way down there, but otherwise, you know, we go ahead and take a pop back up to like near the central part of my base here, and all of a sudden, there's practically nothing near me for like a mile at all. Because nothing can spawn close to me. And if nothing can spawn close to me, I can't die. Because yeah, all this is lit up down here. I've got a fair bit of the mountain lit up, but I still need to do more. Everything up to my walls is pretty well lit. You can see we've got like some clusters of shit down there, but otherwise it's really good. Like, I literally could not die unless I specifically went out of my way to die. Not in my base, at least. And of course, you get beacons down the line too for like resistance and like strength, and then it's just that much easier. I might try and go for my first beacon just by mining, because I don't feel like using like iron farm. Yep. And that's the other thing too, awareness is really important, because I saw that and my first response wasn't to beat the shit out of it, it was to get distance and then try and beat the shit out of it. And wow, no way, it's pretty easy at that point. See, that's why we don't like walking around ledges, Willie. Oh, nope. I'm not Philza. That's not me. Don't know who I am. Get out of here. Uh-oh. There we go. But see, like, I'm actively having to go out of my way to find shit now, because that's how good it is. Of course, if I'm not too careful, I'm just gonna find a problem up here, and I'm gonna die for it, so maybe be a little careful. And fall damage isn't really the thing I'm worried about. It's just a creeper, mainly, is the thing I'm really worried about. That's the thing that'll actually get me. I've already lit up that cave. It sucks that it started raining, because it's usually a lot easier to tell what you haven't lit up and where that kind of like border is at night. And then with the rain, it makes it that much harder, so I'm just placing shit down, and then we'll see what I need to do next time, but oh, I definitely got something in here I can light, that's for sure. That wasn't so hard. Dang, I thought I was gonna make that, you know? I would never be Dream. Oh, hey, gravel. I think I caved all this in. Yeah, feels like I did. Hey, I've been here before. But yeah, just don't die in hardcore, and you won't die in hardcore. I mean, it's not that bad. You just can't do a bunch of stupid shit. You can if you want, because if it would be funny and it would make it better for people to watch, and you know, go for it, whatever. But you actually want to live in the world for a long time, then you know, play it safer. Of course, who's to say you can't do both? But you know. Alright, we are really starting to loop around now at this point. Because there's a certain point that once you hit it, you kind of don't need to light up anymore until way later. And I think I'm at that point right now. Alright, there's not really a whole bunch that needs to be lit. Because I've already done so much of the extra legwork. So what we're gonna do is, now that it's daytime, we'll go ahead and... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we'll climb up this first. Because I want to see if I can get a good view of the, thing. Apparently not. I do want to dig that canal between that ocean and this ocean. So I need to figure out how to do this real quick. And a lot of this is just planning. It's all it is, so it's not too bad. But I know I want it to be about here by this stony beach. And I should just be able to carve straight through. Here we go. I think this was about the spot. Yeah, something like this. Ooh, yep. And immediately you can start to see how this is going to be a problem. The height difference is pretty big. And since I wanted to have sunlight access, I'm going to have to mine to make sunlight access. And it's not a little bit of mining, it's a lot of mining, so we might be at this one for a little bit, apparently. Yeah, of course I have two oceans. It's that ocean and this ocean, yeah. Technically, they're probably the same ocean because it goes around the peninsula, but, like, you know, at that point, why don't we just say that the Atlantic and the Pacific are the same ocean, because technically they are. They're just separated by a bunch of land between them. That sounds fun, and not my problem. They're in my walls, as they would say. I'm in their walls now. Uh-oh. I don't think I should be here right now. I either go from the top down, because it's a lot safer. Because the worst thing that you could have happen is have something drop kick you from above. Because if there's something that does kill you, it's going to come from above, normally. Because that's, like, the hardest thing to, like, beef up against. But it's definitely in, like, a small cave under here. Which we should be coming up on now. Yeah, it'll be somewhere. I thought those vines were fucked up. Nope, that's all good. But, yeah, I think I could do this. Really want to get a good feel for where this is. Well, let's see here. We'll pick some cobblestone and we'll mark out some stuff and see what we think. So this will be one end of it here. I'm trying to pillar this up high enough so I could see it from my base, so we'll just use like a whole stack of it basically is what we're aiming for. I should be able to go up to near the top of my mountain where my tree farm is, turn up my render distance and see what we see. But this will be the front end of the river that points towards my base. So that's what we're thinking about in terms of perspective, is that we're talking about the front edge of the river. So no water is past this point. It's between here and whatever other pillar, but no water is closer. So it's just this spot is what we're thinking of. We'll do something like that. I'll have to mine it at some point. And then we can make it a diagonal one too, honestly, because that might be pretty cool. Or we can like make it bend a little bit. But I just need to have an idea of where it's going to want to go. I think where that tree is what we're aiming for, so let's go ahead and jump down. And we'll go see if we can spot this tree. It's about like straight ahead from here. That's how a lot of them die. I don't know if you've ever seen any of like the fail compilations, on YouTube at all, of like, people dying in hardcore. But 90% of them are like almost all of them are genuinely like super fucking preventable, or just it doesn't appear that they're preventable. Like, oh, this creeper came in out of nowhere and killed me, but that's the problem. A lot of the shit you can prevent by just thinking ahead a little bit more about how you tackle a problem, or thinking ahead with what armor you have, or things like that. So believe it or not, there's a lot, you can make a lot more choices than you might realize, in hardcore. But, of course, some people don't tend to do that, so it hurts them in the long run. We'll probably build it here, because this dirt seems like it's literally made for it, so we'll build this part of it here. And we can always bend it around a little bit, but I just need to know where the edges are going to be roughly, or what points I'm trying to get to is the other thing. Oh, I guess I have a pillager patrol. Wow, it's like there's a good reason why I have terraced land that's fenced off on multiple layers and all this shit. Wow, it's like there's a reason that these things exist. Interesting. Not just one big wall and then nothing else around it. Like, it's literally like segmented up where you've got your first initial bit, and then a fence, and then your second initial bit, and then another fence, and then your third one, and then another fence, and then it leads back up to here. A raid would be fucking sick to take on in a place like this, though. If they could actually break blocks, I would actually make it out of, like, blocks they could break, so that way I could, like, try and, like, fight it off long enough. That would be fucking fun. But, no. Can't have any fun. Here we go. So this is what we're looking at here, pretty much. So we're going to head back up to our funny little flat point there and see what we can see. I want these glow squid. Note this self, there are a ton of glow squid down here. Gonna have to come back for these later. What the fuck? He's cheating. He's gonna get me killed. Uh-oh. Ah, we can make this. This is fine. Didn't look fine, but it is. Gold boots that I don't need, and that I don't need. Now, the cool thing, too, is that I can eventually, if I decide that these are good pillars, as, like, good starting and end points, and what I can do is I can mark the points in the book, and I can take it on a couple of different ways. If I know what I'm aiming for, then I can, like, bend it as much as I want, as long as it bends back into the right spot. Of course, doing that's a whole different story, but you can actually change it around pretty well. But the other thing too, like I've mentioned, is I want there to be a river that feeds from the mountain all the way down into this river that we're about to carve. So, kind of depends what we're trying to do here. I don't know where that outpost went, but that's alright. They're doing whatever. Go ahead and climb on up here. And take the stairs that I conveniently made. And you can barely see it in render distance, but it's there enough. So it's not exactly as nice as I would have liked it, unfortunately, like getting an outline of what I'm trying to do, but I think it shows it off enough where I can start to see what's going on. Oh, and also just, take some time to appreciate some of the lighting too. I mean, seriously, we've got a fuck ton of it. So down on that side of the beach where we don't have a whole bunch of it, but we've got a lot otherwise. Like, we're safe all the way down to that side of the beach pretty much, and that side of the mountain. So we've got a lot of space to really work with, which is real nice. I still need to take some time to light this up over here, but I think I'll do that right now because this should be pretty easy. We'll just light up a little bit here and there. Don't need to be anything too aggressive. But I guess we'll really get to see if I did a good job or not at nighttime here. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. Like, this is not as lit up as it really should have been, but close enough for it to not really matter too. What, the forest? I could have just gone the way I came, but that's dumb and stupid. Why would I do that? There we go. Hey, yeah, look at the amount of space that we have, dude. You know, all this light, everything the light touches is my kingdom, Your Honor. Except for that in the back. We don't talk about that in the back. I'll have to light that up at some point, too. But, pillar-wise, yeah, I could see it. Well, if it was daytime, I could see it. So let's actually fix that then. There we go. But I could definitely see these being good points to go to otherwise. Because the main thing is just the thinness. So this is actually where the land thins out the most, more or less. And since we're going back, it definitely does thin out back there a lot more. But this is where the land thins out the most. So it's a lot easier to actually carve out the river that far. And it also just makes more sense for it to go that way too. And then to connect them, I'll probably just make like a solid like land bridge that actually connects them. But for right now, we're really just focusing on carving out a bunch of shit in the meantime. So now that we've got a good idea of where our endpoints are, it's literally just dig. Just do a bunch of digging. A whole bunch of it. Which isn't that hard, luckily. Oh, it could be worse, mainly. But, you know, it'll be fine. Let's see. I put them in animal products, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I thought. We have our wood right in there. Yep. Let's see. That away. Oh, hey, Lenny, what's cooking? We're doing a little bit of building. My morning's going pretty swag. It's been an hour and 45 minutes since I've started, so I've been here for a little bit. And I'm just getting ready to start digging a big old river because he's filling it with water super easy. It's just digging this much is going to be a little bit trickier, but that's alright. We're going from that pillar to that pillar in whatever way I want. So we'll probably just bend it a little bit around some of the terrain, but mainly we're just going to dig a front line, and then we'll dig a back line, and then we'll dig what goes in between, and then we'll go from there. But we'll do a little something like this for now, because I can't really mine this the whole way down the whole time. Any terrain can be perfect terrain if you try hard enough. And also cheating, but no, not that one. It's pretty much just figure it out and just make something up as you go along. Especially too for the mountain, you know, mountains can be really cool to do. And also, what happened in the new episode of Invincible? Why don't you watch it, dipshit? Doy. It's very good. You ought to go watch it, 'cause I'm not saying it here. Are you kidding? Alright, I think we're at the point now where we can start kind of meshing this up a little bit more. And see, here we go. We're hitting the thing that I was talking about that I didn't want to hit, where sunlight is a problem. I had to dig up here a little bit. Oh, I did already watch it. But you gotta watch it. I ain't spoiling it. It's a good episode. I don't know. I just barely started, dude. I'm digging this river that goes between like two oceans, but other than that, I don't fucking know. Think I do this professionally or something? I really ought to try and get efficiency on the diamond shovel at some point. That'll definitely help out a bunch. Because we should be able to blow through this a lot more if I have that. It's only as fast as the infrastructure, so I gotta remember to clean things up a little bit better then. It'll probably be fairly cool once it's done. If nothing else, it's good, like, natural looking defense instead of just walls everywhere, you know. There'll be like a 2 block high, like, river, so that way they can't just, like, swim through it and then jump over it. Or if the only thing that can is a spider, then that's like, come on, it's a spider. But it gives, like, a good hard boundary to, like, light up, you know? Like, you don't have to think too hard about it, you just have to light till you get to that point, and then you're good. So you can actually have, like, a good, like, goal to aim towards. And this is too thin, but this is just more to get down a little bit more. I really need to just see what's going on down here. I imagine speaking Spanish could not be me, unfortunately, my man. Sorry about it. Hmm. MD, a lot of this depends how hard I really want to make this, so that's fun. Oh boy. A lot of stuff just starts with outlining and just getting shit figured out. Now Greek on the other hand, I totally speak, obviously, but no. If only. Yeah, that's not even Greek. I'm just stupid. It looks like Russian. Wow, no way. Is that acrylic? That's crazy. I don't know how to read either, which doesn't help, but, you know, it happens. Now, again, that's what we're aiming for, so front edge-wise, we're getting there. Now, this is where we want to start making the river a lot longer to just close distance. So that's why I'm starting to go like 4 blocks out, and then this one will be like 6. And then we can start kind of pivoting back a little bit. No way, what do you mean? Totally not. Let's see, we'll go ahead and do a little something like that. We are finally almost through to the end of it. Although I do need to sleep right now, but we're getting there. Imagine speaking Russian could ever be me. Not since the accident. Whoops, that's a bow, not food. They're like the same thing if you think about it. Let's see here. We're finally starting to make some solid progress. There we go. Okay, that's what we're looking at right about now. So we've got our front edge of our river dug out. Basically, you follow this thing, and you just wind it out is all. So it shouldn't really be too bad to do. Doing it's a whole nother story, but... I want this thing to be fairly wide, so we're gonna block this up just a smidge. Probably go out to here. This is a lot of stuff to mine, and I know that, but it's gonna be worth it. And then it's pretty much just keeping the outline the whole way down. Or as best as I can. It's the accident. Everyone knows about the accident. What do you mean? You don't? Ah, it's crazy. You'll learn one day. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to dig, isn't it? Like a long ass time. So yeah, this is roughly the width that we're really aiming for. And then we're literally just trying to match up with our the rest of everything else. And the width isn't so bad, it's more the height that is gonna be super annoying to have to start dealing with at some point. Especially too, once we start curving it a lot better, that's when it's gonna get even rougher to really deal with. But oh right, yeah, I dug out that way, didn't I? It's really hard to get an idea of the scope of it until I start digging out more, so, you know. It needs to be a fairly wide river. Doesn't need to be super duper wide, but it does need to kind of be out there a little bit better. I can at least stagger it a little bit, if nothing else. Because we're really just going for shape right now, and then we can go for depth, but... And I want all this dirt too, because I'm going to want it for terraforming later, I'm sure. Imagine playing the kids game, could never be me. Minecraft is for grown mainly man, clearly, because it has creeper that goes ooga booga, and it makes me piss and shit, and I feel very scared when I play it or something. But no. We're gonna go put all this shit away if I can actually walk upstairs, because apparently I forgot how to do that. Whoops. Did I turn my render distance back at all? No, I didn't. I totally blanked on that. Huh. Whoops. I was like, I saw it stutter. Normally it doesn't stutter on like just turning around, so you know. Let's see what we can do. We got some dirt. That's cool. We got some cobblestone. Yay. Whatever the hell that is. There we go. And, yeah, it's pretty solid. Of course, digging the rest of this is gonna take a long time, so it might be more worth it just to ignore it for now and go get efficiency 4 and a shovel and then come back and do it. I might end up doing anyway, so it's about time I started working on my shovel. And we'll get rid of the garbage. There we go. Yeah, we're starting from there, going all the way down there. So that's by far the biggest river I think I've dug yet. So not just in this world, but in all of them. So that's not good. And I don't have good gear. The other ones I do have good gear. Here I don't. So we'll probably leave that for another time when I get some better stuff. But in the meantime, I'd like to go caving a little bit after I load up on a little bit more food because I seem to be running a little low. There we go. I'm gonna have to smelt all that stuff later. But yeah, we'll take a little trip down into the mines for a little while. I want to go see if I can find an ancient city at all. I should have brought wool with me. I was thinking about it and I thought, no, I don't actually want to do that, but it turns out I do. Whoops. Now, I do have a cave down here apparently because we're hearing lava and like bats, but I'm not exactly seeing them, so that'll be something worth checking out at some point. It's fairly deep underground, but here we are, bottom of the world. We got stuff down here. I found diamonds here that one time. And then this way gets us to our cave spider spawner. But it's what's past it in this area is what we're actually after. Because if we just take an itty bitty little peek, you can see we were doing a good bit of lighting. I've already like locked down this area pretty well, so we're really just kind of strolling through right now. But now that I've got some better armor, we'll actually like take a look through the rest of the caves. Just because shit's a little bit sketchy down here. I think this ended up just being a dead end, right? Because I saw diamonds down here once. No, this was actually the cool place. This is where I got a bunch more diamonds and a bunch more XP. But one of these ways is super fucked up, and I forget which way it is. But there's one direction I don't specifically like, other than the other one direction, but we don't talk about them. We haven't talked about them since like 2013, so I wouldn't worry about it. No, pretty much a dead end, yeah. There is stuff per se up there, but not really, it's just dead. That's a bit of a shame. Now up here though, it's still just a dead end. Yeah, alright, that's fair. This feels wrong. Well, because it was. So it was a spaghetti cave. You could tell because of the way it tapered. It felt wrong because it was. Where that? Oh yeah. Now we actually want to dig through this a little bit here. Because we might find something on the other side the way we're going. Because usually when there's a lava like this, it points back to another cave entrance. Or another side of it. Of course it doesn't have to, and apparently this one doesn't either, but I'm not going to assume until I figure that one out. Now I'm going to assume. Now we don't have anything, yeah. No, this was just a little pool of lava. That's alright. These things happen. Oh, we still got the rest of this area to explore. There's a couple ways I walled off at one point that I'm trying to find again now that things are settled a little bit more. And oh shit, I forgot to harvest those carrots too. Whoops. I had to grab those at some point. Hey, we were down there. Wait a second. But I ought to harvest those carrots because I've got enough gold now for making golden carrots, which I was actually going the right way. Fuck. We've actually got enough gold now for golden carrots. Which, yeah, cool, good food source and whatnot, but they're actually good for night vision potions because you kind of want night vision down here if you find an ancient city. Oh, hey, it's that one. I remember that one. That's the part where I did die at. Yep. I mean, pretty much my reaction was just dead silence until I, like, collided with the ground. I was like, oh, shit. Oops. That's all it is. It's just oops at that point. I mean, you know. I could have just simply not died, and I probably would have lived at that point. But I chose to die, apparently. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going up there. Think about it, though, but not right now. So I guess this way's a little bit more dead than I thought, unfortunately. It's a shame, too. That one actually had a fairly cool, like, cave, or what could have been a fairly cool cave, but I wouldn't know because, well, you know, I died on my way there, unfortunately, so... Which, you know, I mean, it happens. Shouldn't, but it does. Here's a dead end that I ended up sealing off. There was some fucko shit down here that I didn't like at the start. Because if there's anywhere you're gonna get drop kicked, it's down like a cliff like this. Because it's so narrow. Oh, hey, I've been here before. Oh, shit, that's literally the way I had blocked off. Oh, okay. That's fine too, I guess. Check this one out. F3B, going. Hitbox is shown. Oh yeah, we're so smart. Not smart enough because I still hear shit. Uh-oh. What?! I didn't know what that was. Scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, oh, I knew I saw something up there, but... Uh-oh. That guy's going ass balling mode. We gotta get him. As I miss. Dude, that fucking arrow scared the bejesus out of me, though. Sorry. Oh, I got a zombie coming for me now. That one's not a zombie, though. Uh-oh. Hey, could you not do that? Come on, it's mean. I'm definitely cluttering up the hitboxes with my own arrows that I keep missing, so oops. But now that skeleton scared the shit out of me, dude. I fucking, you know, he came out of nowhere, man. Look, you wouldn't get it. And because, you know, big bright thing that you're not expecting goes straight at you. I mean, you know. But it's fair. It's funny. And I'm not dead, which is the main thing. Because dying's bad. Try not to do that. Uh-oh. Get the other one? Nope. Okay, I guess I did. A little more than one. Uh-oh. That's alright. That's pretty safe. See, look at how safe this is. See, look at this go. And we can turn off hitboxes for now. We don't really need them right this second. This is a lot safer. Yeah, there we go. Aha, notice how I'm not dead. Oh yeah, that funny little jump scare noise that I made when I was loud. Imagine that, but constantly when I play Splatoon. Because unironically, that's how it is, so that's always fun. Let's see, we gotta have something cool down here. I don't have to have something cool down here, but god damn it, there better be. Otherwise someone's gonna die, and it better not be me. Oh, we'll take this, that's for sure. Always gonna need more lapis. Especially until I get trades, but to trade for lapis, you'd have to have so many of them for it to even be worth trading for. So it's not really viable until much later with a much bigger trading haul. Now, this isn't really what I'm looking for, though. There's stuff down here, sure, but I suppose it's fine. But it's not what we're here for. We're here for an ancient city. And to have an ancient city, you gotta have skulk. And I don't have any of that, so we'll just head on back right now. I'll leave this intact. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Except for the part where it was, but I wouldn't worry about that. I wonder if I could get something. Thought I heard something for a second there. I wonder if I could get something through the walls at some point. Let's see here. Other ways that I have blocked off. Oh, this way. I've got up there. I've got this blocked off. And I know we've got more stuff down there in that mine shaft we can explore, but did I already explore this? Damn it, I beat myself to it. Shit, not again. Oh yeah, there's just lava down here. Bro, that's what the government wants me to think, so I'm gonna go down here and then break that lava. Nice try, Joe Biden. I'm not falling for that one again. Let's see, what do we got? Lava, yep. Well, cool. That is, something, yep. There's nothing down here, neither. Now, there doesn't have to be an ancient city down here or nothing. I just think it would be really funny if there was, because it's directly under my house. Um, if there's not, I get it. Disappointing, but I get it. But, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go explore, like, a lot to find an ancient city, because these things, suck to find. They are very cool, but they are so fucking hard to find that it just is not funny. The government does want me to think I live in America. See, that's why they're scared. They don't want you getting too close to the ice wall. Clearly that's the lore or something like that. Don't want you getting too close to the ice wall. That, as we all know, is totally real. But they're just trying to cover it up because they don't get it. They're scared. They're scared how people react if they find out the truth. Check this out. I'm not dead. Yeah. Hey, it's me. No way. What, the cave? I'm not seeing any skulk, which makes me unhappy because that's what I'm kind of looking for. Let's not get too hasty though now, because if I am, then I die. There we go. Still nothing. Annoying, but alright. I thought I saw something fucked up there. Jackass. Now, if there's one guy up there, there's probably another, so yoink. We're gonna just get distance. Oh, a geode. Right, that was the other thing I'm thinking of now, too. Because I kind of want, stuff. I really want shards. I want tinted glass, goddammit. Tinted glass is nice. That means I have to find geodes, unfortunately. I know I've seen them. Just can't remember where. Diamonds, yep, we want those. No. Oh, I'm not dead. Good. Little fucked up prison guard, I guess. This is pretty safe. Nope, it's not. Okay. I thought I saw something. I didn't see that. I just got lucky in calling that. Come on, bitch. Do it. You fell for it. You fell for the classic blunder. You got baited. I would never get jump scared. It's called being aware. Okay. I never get scared of anything. Ever. All the time. Ever. Nope. Like this guy who's around this corner who wants to shoot me to death. There he is. Different guy, though. Jackass. Yoink. Oh, I thought I could shoot that bad. I'll just keep missing this spider that's sitting still. I hit him? Oh, good. Oh, I did actually hit that bat. Cool. Good for him. And I missed a guy sitting still again. You know, really, you know, for playing a third-person shooter, you'd think I would have better aim. Like, at all. We've got an aquifer up here. This could be fun. Except for the part where it's not, because it doesn't actually lead me to anything, so it's just kind of there. But, yeah, you think I would have better aim for playing a third-person shooter constantly, but, you know, apparently not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Full iron armor, not even fucking chainmail. Wow, what a bitch. Bigger bitch. What an asshole. Uh-oh. Cannot believe he had that. Wow, that was a solid helmet on him, too. Death and destruction, right up ahead. Let's not go right into that. That would kind of stink. Yep. Uh-oh. Nope. And it's that easy. And there's another zombie. Mr. Push, there's been a second zombie. He fell. He tried to kill me. Ain't doing a very good job at it. Punk ass bitch. There we go. I still got a good bit of torches on me for now. Hmm. That's my bow. I don't want to toss that. Let's see. We're gonna craft some of this up into lapis. I mean, the American army is like a bunch of zombies, so I can roll with that one. God damn it. The fuck out of my inventory. Hey, it is an aquifer. Cool. Neat. Good to go. This is cool and all that, but... Uh-oh. Magma block. Give me some light. And some air. I forgot to mention air. That one's a little bit more important, but... Seeing's important too. And there's nothing down here worth seeing, unfortunately. As these things tend to go. Oh hey, it's the thing that doesn't glow when you're near it. That's cool. Now, same issue we're running into is, notice how there's no skulk. This is not cool, because if there's no skulk, There's no ancient city. Also, we're not even close anymore, like at all. Like, there's just nothing here that's really... I saw that. I saw that hole. That's what she said. There we go. Yeah, I've been here before. But nope, we're gonna keep running into this issue apparently. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really... There just might not be one down here, and I'm gonna have to accept that. I do at least have a couple of backup options, as I've mentioned before, with those, you know, cooler mountain villages. They're actually not that far away in the nether, I believe. But that's still distance I have to travel. It's a whole thing, you know. You know how it goes. How do I get out of here? I know I came in through here at this point, and then it branched, and then this ended up leading to nothing. And then this should be the actual way home at this point. Here we go. A basic sense of... Oh yeah, that's why I wanted these, right? Because it had the funny little bodyguard. I made that little joke about it. A basic sense of direction? No way. I don't believe it. Wow, that's pretty cool. I know we're supposed to go straight, but... Here we go. Should have these pretty well secured. I think I saw cobble deep slate. Nope, I'm just blind. It was just normal deep slate. That's alright. 53 subs. That's very suspicious. I don't like that. That feels wrong. Oh, here we go. This looks like the way out. Yeah, here we go. Infinite death. Oh, I guess I missed these. I totally forgot to mine these earlier. Whoops. Yeah, it's fine. Farm a bit of diamonds. That's our actual way home. That's the other way. There's nothing up here from what I remember. I might have left a diamond or 3 up here, but other than that, these are all dead ends, so here we go. Ah, only 3 from 2. What a shame. More than I would have gotten otherwise, but still not a whole bunch. Imagine being the 40th could never be me. 'Cause I was the first. You can't beat the first. Let's see, anything cool down here? Oh, more diamonds, right, yeah. I keep forgetting I was leaving these alone. So I could mine them later when I had fortune. And then I totally forgot to come back and mine them later. All the time. Oh, hey, again. We'll just wear out this hoe, like your mother, and then we'll go from there. No matter how small, there is always a chance that we could find more down here. Because here's some of the other parts that I don't think I've really gone through yet. I didn't go up there yet, because I didn't have a lot at the time, and with it being height. Height's probably the scariest thing in this game, honestly, because it can lead to everything else drop kicking you. And you can't fight back too well against there. Yeah, that's where it starts. You can't fight back too well against something drop kicking you, so you'd rather not have it happen to begin with. Speedrun. And the reason I can be a little bit stupid here is because if it would have triggered a shrieker, then I would have known that that one I want to be more careful about. I don't know what's ahead there, but I do know what's here. We're gonna make our extra hoe while I'm down here, because I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance later, and if this one breaks, I'm not gonna whip out the crafting table and do it, so. But, yeah, this is where having, you know, the 18 fucking stacks of wool in my base would probably help. Good, so we know where these are, so this should be safe. And we got it locked. Good. Now, there's still a non-zero chance that we've got an ancient city down here, blah, 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 but it's just not looking that good if we're going to be realistic here, unfortunately. It's just not looking that good. As much as I would love for there to be one, it's, well, just not. We'll make some extra torches because at some point I'm going to have to regroup and go get more. We're out of the deep dark by now, so we need to be a little careful. I was lying, by the way. Apparently, we're not out of the deep dark. So are we ever out of the deep dark? Oh, catalyst. Okay. I didn't piss anything off, so we're doing good. That might, though, so let's maybe... What the fuck is that? Oh, that is iron ore. I didn't know what that was for a second there. It looked really odd to me. Like, the hue of it looked fucked up. No, it's just iron ore. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Empty ass, boof ass cave. Cool. Except for this part of it. Now, notice how we're going up and not down. That's bad. We gotta get there. And we gotta get there quick. Broke it. We're good. Strike one. Can I hear a strike one in chat? Amen or something. Not strike three though. That would suck. Ow. Lucky that didn't suck. But see, look at how safe and not scary it is down here. Here we go. Boink. That's just mean. I can't even get up there. I would never die to the warden, personally. Even when I was building a mob switch with 70 of them in a box, I didn't die to the warden. I got scared, and it definitely almost did get my ass because I didn't think I had enough, but I didn't die to the warden, so, you know. But that's not cool. Okay, we're back to normal cave territory, which is also a problem on its own, because it's too close to the deep dark. Good. Oh, that's not good. Having hostile mobs near the deep dark is a fucking disaster just waiting to happen. Because if I have to kill them, then that's not good. I have been here before. Break it. There we go. Yeah, really starting to run out of torches though. So I might want to wrap it up here to get back to the base and then grab more torches. Mainly night vision. Night vision's really more for the city if I find one, not really for just caving. But nope, we're good. There we go. Still nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, having hostile mobs anywhere near deep dark is immediately bad because if you end up having to fight them near shit, that's not good because you're making a lot of noise. And then if you're in a really fucked up spot and you make a lot of noise at the worst fucking time possible, then it's bad. So we like trying to avoid that for as long as possible. Okay, that's nice. That's just dead end, huh? It is. That's nice. It did look cool at least, but come on, man. Technically, I could just make charcoal down here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, so... Let's see if I remember the way home. Oh yeah. I can probably make it out of here alive, maybe. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's that long tunnel that I didn't do anything with because I couldn't. It just loops. That's so mean. I thought it was diamond, I'm not gonna lie. It got me. I fell for the classic blunder. It would have been funny if this was the way I already came, because it pulls back, and it is, yep. Uh-oh. And skeleton rattles? Oh, that's nice. You definitely do get a good bit of XP down here if you're trying to actually go for it, but if you're not, then it's just kind of annoying, but here we go. Different circular hole that I shouldn't be near. Hey, I remember this one though, because I made a comment about the iron looking fucked up. So we're on the right path. This is the wrong path, but I'm gonna take it anyways. Check this shit out. Yoink. Oh, yoink. Notice how I'm not dead. This is definitely a wrong decision, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Just kidding, because I think I found the way out. Oh, I guess I missed these. Okay, cool. Damn, I missed a whole bunch of shit. What the fuck? Come on, man. That ain't nice. Oh shit, wool. We actually are on the right track then. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Oh, and also these, I guess. I think I'm down here, but damn. There is still a chance. It's not very high. I really don't think we'll see one. But it's non-zero that we could find an ancient city down here. Which I would really like. Because these things are a fucking nightmare to locate otherwise. Because when the best strategy to finding them is just be near a mountain, then something's wrong, you know, at that point. That's just fucked. I mean, you can't even call that strategy at that point. No diamonds in the walls, what a shame. Or on my floors. But we did find the way home, so let's maybe count our blessings a little bit. Not too hard. And we're back to the central one, which means we're good, so... We made it out, yay! I'm not fully convinced that there is one down here, honestly, just the way things have been. I really just cannot see it at all, like just being down here, but... I'm really hoping there is one, because I really don't want to go searching for, like, ever, but... Oh, it's only been 2.5. But, you know, I've streamed for longer. But we'll probably wrap it up here in a little bit anyway, so... Alright, this was the other fucked up little place that I wanted to explore one time, but I didn't have enough shit on me to do it. It was up and over. That's why the wool was there. I can at least get up to level 30 and then probably go from there, but let's see. We gotta get something. Oh, right, this was the way, this was the original way to the mine shaft. That's why I remember this part so much more. Because this actually leads back to the mine shaft that we already found. And the subsequent caves with it. In fact, I think we're actually right near our spawner. Because if there's a lot of splashing, then that's only going to be near one thing. Hey, level 30, cool. And this just loops back down and down. That's good. That's lucky. Yeah, that was our tunnel that leads back to the cave spider farm, so that's pretty cool. Oh, my other streams did crash, yeah. I don't know why they did too, because I'm streaming at actually like a higher bit rate now and like a higher like preset, and it's fine. So I think OBS just decided it didn't want to work for some reason, and I don't know why it does that, but it did that all the same, so it's not cool. In terms of the future though, oh, okay. Guess we got some diamonds here, yeah. But in terms of future plans, well, it's maybe not waste shit, just willy-nilly. I didn't let anything burn, luckily, but in terms of future plans, I'm really wanting to find an ancient city. I'm not convinced that there's one down here, but there's nothing here saying that there isn't one down here either, you know. And this is, if this is where they spawn, you know, they spawn deep underground in Skull, and they're usually under mountains. Like, I'm pretty solid, there's a solid chance that I could get one. I might not, but either way, I still have like a bunch of strip mines this way, especially I could actually make, so then I could find out from there. But otherwise, that's probably good for now. We got 43 diamonds from that, not to mention all the lapis too, which is always nice, but we're out of torches, which, you know, fair. There we go. But we'll go ahead and dump away some of those. And back to our mob drops that. We got some shit we can cook up here, so we might as well. What do we got? I think we wanted to fish for something, like, enchantment-wise. Let's see if we can make a shovel. I want to see if I can get efficiency 4 on a shovel before I start going willy-nilly on, like, burning enchants and levels. Let's grab a shovel. There we go, that's what we wanted to see. Fuck you. Jackass son of a bitch, man. Punk ass fucker, that ain't cool, man. Prot 4 on the boots? You mean the things I've already got Prot 4 on? Dipshit? Man, that's so mean. Oh, the helmet, though, on the other hand. No, because I've already got Prot 3. I'm not looking for protection. I'm looking for literally everything else. In fact, I'm looking for protection on the chest plate, because the chest plate technically needs it. Not everything else. Fuck me, man. Come on. Let's see what's on the sword, then. I get sharpness 4. No, it's might. Let's go ahead and make an extra shovel, just in case. I gotta just be unlucky or something. We'll just go with that. Let's see what else there is before I start soft resetting. Unbreaking 3. Alright, I can live with that. Unless this tanks it to 2. Nope, it did not. Okay, well. If we're gonna be like that, that's a little annoying, but that's alright, it does happen. Protection 4 again. Yeah, okay. I can whittle it to 3, that's all I need on it. Same deal, man. Fire protection 3. Fuck you, that ain't protection 3 at all. There we go. Oh, that's the same thing I already have. Whoops. Protection 3, Depth Strider 1, which is not even what we're looking for. We're looking for Feather Falling. Respiration 3 would be the thing, but we don't have that here. Breaking, no. Feather Falling 1 again. Aqua Affinity, yeah, nice. Jackass. Oh, alright, I already enchanted both of those. Whoops. Fuck this shit, dude. This is so rude. How could they do this repeatedly? Alright, let's see here. What do we got? 4, yeah. We'll go ahead and combine these together. I think there should be a better order, yep. Action 4 and breaking 3 diamond chest plate. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Only thing that needs protection 4. And remember, we're going for respiration on this helmet because we already have our protection 3 diamond helmet tucked away in here. So, you know, that's all we're looking for now. We are making good progress, though. And I have this sweeping edge 3 sword that needs to have... I need to have a different sharpness 1 in here for this to be good. We'll keep this one as backup. We've got some more lapis we can just store away. Go ahead and condense it down a little bit. Like these and that, and that, and that. There we go. And, yeah, so for next time, enchantment-wise, we were really just, at that last stretch, we were really just looking for Feather Falling 4 and Respiration 3. And technically, that's kind of half true, because we have these books that I dumped away. I had other books, I swear. Unless I did actually put them away somewhere else. Oh, I think I left them behind, didn't I? Unless these were here they are. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. If I'm lucky, I could just get it on a book, and then we can go from there. No, because fuck you, I guess. That's nice. Well, we'll soft reset a little bit, just so that way I can get some shit on books, if nothing else, so... We'll grab some lapis, and see what else there is. But we'll soft reset just a smidge here, just because I can do that. Feather Falling 1, yay, woo. Only 1. Which isn't... Just, that's what we wanted. Respiration 3 on the helmet. Nothing on the boots. Nothing on the sword. We've already got a shovel. Fortune 3 diamond shovel. Cool. Alright, fucking jackass. Alright, well, we know what we want then next time. So we really want this helmet then. So we'll definitely make a small pit stop out to the blaze spawner next time and get that set up. Because we're there. We're there at the end of it at that point. So I'll get us Respiration 3. And then we combine it with this helmet to get our Protection 3, Respiration 3 helmet. And then we combine it with this one to get Protection 4 and Breaking 3, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity. And then at that point we just need Feather Falling and then Mending. Mending will be the last big thing that we truly need. And then we can actually upgrade shit to Netherite before we get Mending, so that's pretty good. But otherwise, I think we did good today. I think we made good progress, so... Currently day, I thought it said 149. Nope, it's day 113. And I've had enough. A little tired. Been 3 hours, so it's been pretty fun, but there's other things to do. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all again next time. Somewhat soon here, so, yeah. Bye-bye.